Good morning. Welcome to the Intermediary Method of Spirit Release workshop. Today we're going to talk about discarnate entities and other kinds of spirits. Discarnate entities are spirits. They're in the ether, on the earth plane, and these kind of spirits are a real menace because they attach to people's aura and torment the people. You may not know that you have discarnate entities that have attached to you. You could have Grandma or Uncle Joe or somebody from even some other country. But 60% of everybody, or 60% of the population, have attached discarnate entities that are attached to their aura or have migrated into the body. This workshop is to train you to be able to release these entities, these spirits. Call them evil spirits if you want. They're sort of nice spirits, and then there's not so nice spirits. But either way, these spirits should not be attached to people. Their particular progress has stopped, their spiritual progress has stopped as long as they're on the earth plane. And what we want to do is to make sure that their spiritual progress continues and that we assist them to ascend into the light. Why these discarnate entities are here on the earth plane are many reasons. The primary reason is that they're afraid to go into the light. They may think that they haven't led a good life, and that if they go into the light, they may go to other than heaven. And so consequently, they stay here, and they stay for a very long time. The angels come down and ask them if they want to ascend, and most of the time they say no. They're afraid. Or there's the other side, that the person doesn't know that they're dead. So discarnate entities, a lot of them do not know that they are dead, and they are attaching themselves to other people, and then they live with that person, or attach and live on that person and live vicariously. They think they're alive again. They have sight and sound and feelings that the person that they're attached to. The discarnate entity himself, after death, loses the etheric body that they do have, like a poltergeist. After a period of time, that energy depletes. Then they're just a speck of spirit and memory. The soul and memory. Just a tiniest speck you can imagine, with all the memory of every life that they ever led. They do not have eyes to see, they have no nose, they have no ears. They're just floating around, kind of bouncing around in between other people's magnetic fields. When they come across somebody that has a lower spiritual vibration rate than the discarnate entity, then they can attach. If your spiritual vibration rate is strong enough, like most people are, they can't attach. The times when your spiritual vibration rate goes down is if you have a head injury from maybe an accident, or you have anesthesia and have an operation. And this brings your spiritual vibration rate down and allows discarnates. A large majority of people actually get their first attached spirit in the hospital if they have some procedure, because anesthesia really just wipes out your spiritual protection. And once you get one, it lowers your rate and you can get more. Pretty soon you've got thousands, then you have hundreds of thousands, and they're all talking to you subconsciously, and they're all trying to get you what they want. If you get somebody in there that was an alcoholic, that person or that spirit will try to continue to get you more spirits. Anyway, I think it's time for a break, and we'll be back later. Thank you for listening.